Hello YouTube fans, here again. And the video why not, as I'm now doing the Man Myself and the Watch It films, do this one. Some say it come out in 1984, some say it come out in 1983, whatever, that being Man Myself 4. Now I would say about 84, because it got, if you ever seen Man Myself 4, it's a very funny one this. It's a funny one, because all the way through the film, parts of the film, you see there, what says 1983, and it'll say rather say September, October, November, August, blah 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 blah. It says that all the way through the film. So it's coming, let's say, to September or December, obviously it would have been the next year. But I'd say about 83 when the film was being made. Now, because of Man Myself, done by Man Myself, I should say, people thought that was going to be bye bye, but let's not forget, so don't get political correct. We had the B Man Myself. In 78, one year after, we had Carry On Man Myself, and we had all these spin-offs of Man Myself and a lot of other Watch It films had to copy the name. So they decided to bring it into the 80s, into the early 80s through to the 80s. So they decided, why not, Man Myself 4. At the time, they weren't going to have Silver Tistel because, she said, bye into buy Man Myself, money talks and so on. And Silver Tistel decided, okay, she didn't really end it the way she wanted to end it when she did Goodbye Man Myself. So she wanted to see bye and have what they call New Man Myself. And I do know they made two edited versions of this, because this is the era when it was trying to get more pornographic. So they had the soft version and they had an hardcore version. The hardcore version, Best of Britain finding it. You can find it if you go into adult sites, you want to see it where it's more raunchy, the set scenes are a lot more raunchy, it's hardcore to the point of detail, but it actually had, I think, some porn stars or porn actresses and actors doing it for real. It was graphic, it was hardcore, so they go on. But it's very hard to get hold of the hardcore version. I know they made that a few of the Man Myself films, and they did an hardcore version, same as they did with one of the B Man Myself films. But it's very hard to get hold of the hard one now. But I do know it over the years. This was to be originally one of the most cut down ones. Happy to say now you can see Fady Uncle. I have got the Uncle one, but not the hardcore one. Maybe on the road I'll see it, if I can ever find it, because I do know it's very hard to get hold of. Maybe one day around the road. But for what it is, I do think this is a bit more of an improvement than this one. This story, people say this story is science fiction, it's OTT. All I can say to that is, wait till you get to that. Wait till you get to Man Myself 6, and the one that goes really science fiction, of course, is Man Myself 7. That's when it goes very science fiction. I would say it's OTT, but at this point, when you get to the 5th, the 6th, and that's when it does go well overboard. So, we're going to go. You get the music, it's actually, it goes, New Man Myself, all to the rest. And it's those pictures of Silver Tistel, whether it was there when she did Lady Tatter there, whether it was another erotic film from the original Man Myself, and so on. Then you've got this. But this only thing that gets me in this is it goes be Man Myself. I'm positive in this. She calls herself by her own name, Silver Tistel. And she's writing a book about a what's-it-system. She's starting to get away from her lover, which does the actor as well known. He played in, if I remember right, the film I reviewed not long ago, Cheapest. It was in that. He was also, if I remember right, he was in that for other films and all. I'm trying to think of the name of other films that he was known in. But one of the films a lot of people might remember, he was in A View to a Kill. Think right, yeah. A couple of years later, he appeared in one of the villains in the classic Bond movie, A View to a Kill. So he sort of like being, I think, as a boyfriend. He doesn't mention a husband in this. I'm not sure he's a husband or a boyfriend or whatever. Because you don't really know if it's the Man Myself on 1, 2 and done by Man Myself, because the name's all Silver Tistel. So she wants to have a facelift, and this is a bit where I would say science fiction. She doesn't just want a facelift, she wants a body lift. There's this new operation where they can cover the whole of the body, all of the face, tits, whatever, body, I'll just say body to keep it mild. And that's when you get the new man myself. So Silver Tistle, the only bits she's in is a bit where she walks out of this bar, a bit where she sees her boss and he's warning her about it, the competitions, a bit where she sees someone who's throwing her about it. Little bits in there where she's having a fast back when she was the original man myself being Silver Tistle. That's about it. So you get the new actors. And I don't mind for what she's doing. You know, it's actually sub tits, but it's a bit expected of this type of film. To cut the story short, like I said, there's bits where you see the month. And there's a bit where she's going to all these night clubs, night bars. There's a bit of a lesbian scene. Again, there's other saucy scenes. There's a bit where this girl's doing it with this guy. It's pissing it down with rain. Really wants the scene. And there's a good scene in it where she's in this. She does it under the table. Then she's got this magician. It makes a fire in the fucking air. That's where you get the sour scene. Very warms there. It does the hardcore version even more warms you. I do remember one scene in it. She's on a boat and you've got this gorgeous looking girl, really fucking tasty. And I remember right there, they're doing it, and you got a snake. Dad takes off Adam and Eve. And there's a bit of a snake scene. I'm not going to get too much into it. I don't want to get into trouble. But there's all that. There's lots of bonking in this one. This one has to be definitely a step up from Goodbye Man Myself. Like I say, this was one that's getting into the 80s. I do make the bit on the boat. It does remind me of the Duran Duran video. And if people ever remember the classic 80s with Duran Duran, you might remember the song, I'm lost in the town, trapped in the world, and I'm hungry like the wolf. It fucking just reminds me of that. But like I said, there's a lot of good scenes in it. There's a bit where she shuts herself down there, so I put it in detail. Again, another bonking scene. Some of the girls a bit of taste there. There's one scene in it where they're chasing this guy, they pull thick knives out, which I do think originally was definitely cut. Which is the idea someone gets murdered, but you don't see it. And then there's a bit where you see her naked, again, it's just so tits, bust, everything, another lesbian scene. I do love the bit where she says to this girl, do you like gold? And then there's a bit where she's naked and she's putting like gold glitter on this naked girl. Lesbian scene. Then she meets our main man, the one I just said, made the villain in Future a Kill, Agent Cheapers. And he's talking about the mistakes he made. He does not know that that's Silver Tistle. She smiles. End of movie. End of movie. But Man Myself 4, for what it is, I think it was a step up. I think it was a step up because Goodbye Man Myself, I already said it was boring. It was a bore fest. The scenery in this. And it was refreshing. It was refreshing to see it going into the early 80s. It was a different era. It was a different time. There's bits where I do feel the actor starts to imitate Silver Tistle in her actions and how she does things. But I get it. Would I say it's the same character? And I never really understood why they called her Silver Tistle from her real name. I never did know that. But for what it is, it's not a masterpiece, but it's not as boring as Goodbye Man Myself. The bonking is pretty nice. The scenery is very nice. So, fuck it, without ado. 2-star rating from me. But it's them. Be smart. Be safe. See you later.